Hey guys, welcome back to Phantom Sage Powers, where we discuss comics, heroes, villains, and the Dawn. We are back with Excalibur, number 7, and we're raising our swords right now. The hunt is on. Excalibur reigns, with evil sorceress Morgan Le Fay defeated, and Betsy Braddock freed from her clutches. Apocalypse has maneuvered his pick for king onto the throne. Jamie Braddock. Jamie may be a mad choice, but Apocalypse always has his reasons. And despite no longer being possessed, Brian's time under Morgan Le Fay's sway changed him into a man who unwillingly wields the sword of might. This is what you want? Yes, please, Rictor. It's what Brian asked. I don't know, Betsy. Seems to me if your brother says I can't hold this magic sword because I'm a bad guy, the response ought to be, you ain't a bad guy. Not good idea, I'll bury it. Morgan tortured him, Rogue. Made him do things against his will. If he wants the sword kept away from him, I'll do that. Going to Otherworld? I am. I have another brother to look after. Ooh, lucky me. It's Captain Britain. Oh, knock it off. Well, that's no way to talk to the king of Otherworld. You're merely the king of Avalon, Jamie. Has A not made your limits abundantly clear to you? I don't answer to him. I've got a crown on me head, see? And you've not done a thing to earn it. Where is A? Why? Do you need your marching orders? Behave. Don't let my sense of humor fool you, Captain. You've just attempted regicide. I'll keep that in the family, so no one accuses you of anything dreadful. He's down in the library. I'll take you there. Jamie! Exodus.
Ah, Captain, a pleasant surprise.
A has told me true. It is a fine thing to see a mutant Captain Britain. Why is he here?
Because he can be. Our ritual did more than remove Morgan from her ill-gotten throne. It was an act of expansion. Any mutant can step through the gate to Otherworld.
You should be very proud of what you and A have accomplished. About that, I don't appreciate all the mystery. If I determine your goals to be harmful, make no mistake, I have a duty to stop you, as Captain Britain and as a member of the X-Men.
Captain, with all due respect, we are your countrymen, and leaders at that. Are we not krakoa? And is this place now, too, not krakoa?
This isn't about krakoa. I am a protector of Otherworld and Britain, and you've just put a madman on the throne of Camelot.
Jamie is your brother, Captain, and very powerful, both Braddock and mutant. Much like yourself, would you have preferred?
I have a duty to protect this place.
And I a desire to. We share that. But you are not without your wisdom and distrusting me. Thankfully, we need not be a people of secrets any longer.
What is this?
My grimoire.
Why?
To read. I do not want you to question and fear me. I want our coven to be empowered with knowledge. Some of these are notes I have kept hidden for centuries. Thank you, Exodus, for those.
All right. That does put my mind at ease, I suppose.
You may note in the section regarding magical foci that we are in need of a multi-part dimensional component that can act as a homing beacon between realms.
Pardon?
It's in the text. War wolves.
Those old terrors that used to pester Rachel and Kitty. You're joking. This is a joke. Don't they come from Mojoverse? Aren't they in a zoo?
Yes. Thankfully, it is the London Zoo, and you are Captain Britain. I will need their heads.
I don't know that I can slaughter zoo animals.
They are not native to our realm, Captain, nor are they good or kind. Additionally, I thought the boy might like to go along and see the zoo.
Please eat your lunch. Hey there. Just trying to get Shogo to stop eating clods of dirt and eat some real food. What if we go get it? I'm exhausted. He only wants to stay here in Otherworld and be a dragon. He cries and screams anytime I take him back to the real world. Can you blame him? Yeah. Have you been home lately? To the island? It might be the real world, but it's pretty much paradise. I guess it's different if you're human. A baby. I'm sure Megan would look after him. If you need a break. Megan! Now that's an idea. Time for the fairy babysitter, kiddo. She's more of an expert on this than I am.
From the Grimoire of A. Magica, Bestiary. War wolf. Other dimensional predator species, genus unknown. Once an elevated species hailing from Mojoverse, recent research suggests a decline in the supernatural faculties of these hybrids. A cross between humanoid and lupine, attempts were made by Homo sapiens to socialize and appeal to their more humanoid nature during the beast's tenure in the London Zoo. These amateur and somewhat mocking socialization attempts succeeded in a marked regression among the werewolves, appearing to diminish their faculties for shapeshifting, speech, and other signs of higher intelligence, though incidental and reactionary at best. Like most species, they become more violent, animalistic, and harmful under the guidance of Homo sapiens, losing the abilities that once made them unique. The other-dimensional nature of their flesh is a potentially powerful conduit. Numbers 5 in captivity.
What do you mean they were relocated? They're live animals. Did they move out? Oh, they might be part of some various programs. Sometimes they're unwell. Sometimes they get sold. Sold? They weren't easy to care for. Perhaps it's easy to take care of monsters where you mutants live, but... Ma'am, my name's Agent Pete Wisdom. My business here is governmental. If we could just see any records you have on the transfer of the animals, we'll be out of your hair. Well, what if I don't want to? What if I'm tired of mutants just telling everyone how it is? Then I regret to inform you that all your fears of the government secretly spying on you are true. My agent here went ahead and popped into your network while we were speaking with the captain. Well, Captain Britain thanks you, Mum. Pete! Would it have made you feel better to poke around in her brains for the information? She was a harridan. Come on, pint. Pint. You're joking. We really are stopping for drinks. I'm not joking. Some of us have been with a toddler dragon for days. Let me work, lovelies. We're off to see a man about some wolves. A known asset. I'll warn you, he can be a bit, anachronistic. Only comes out for a few decidedly retro pursuits. Fox hunting. And karaoke. Oh, yeah. Money can't buy that feeling of pleasing a crowd. Pete Wisdom, did they kick you off Mutant Island already? I haven't been yet, thank you. Cullen Bloodstone, I remember you from your time at the Braddock Academy. So it's true, you're Captain Britain. Lots of talk about whether or not you're the real deal. I assure you, I am. Oh, come off it. You know I don't hate mutants. I went to school with dozens. It's just something to think about, you know? What if Britain went to war with Krakoa? That would be a conflict of interest, right? Curious thought. Anyway, if you want to talk, let's talk. I have another song in 10 minutes. Our intelligence says your state is listed as the buyer for the werewolves that were at the London Zoo. What do you want for them? They're a potentially invasive species. And like any good hunter, I'm also a conservationist. In my own way, I too protect Britain, Captain. I have to destroy them, but I plan to have a bit of sport about it. We just need their heads. Can we buy them from you? See, now you're offending me. I would never allow you to claim quarry that you didn't hunt. But there's no reason we can't share the fun. The Bloodstone Summer Lodge and Preserve cordially request the pleasure of your company at a werewolf hunt. Rules of engagement. No gates or krakoan flora of any kind are permitted on the Bloodstone Preserve. Sportsmanship is required. Your host does not take kindly to unfair games. Champagne reception at sundown following the first evening's activities. Attire, Cape Casual. Good morning, hunters. I'm so pleased to see you. A shame Mr. Wisdom couldn't join us. Please remember, I understand you have a practical need here, but sportsmanship is key to the tradition. I cannot believe you people actually do this. Oh, Cullen is just being retro. Box hunts aren't even legal anymore. Well, I ain't been hunting in a minute. Ain't much for killing, but there's something to be said for a day outside. Get your blood pumping. Could have done that at home. Glad to see Rogue's return has improved your mood, Gambit. Attention, the war wolves have been blessed. Let the hunt begin. Are those hunting cats? Is that a thing? I'll have to admit to having no idea. Sure is pretty. So when are we going to get an explainer on why the council asked for a bunch of monster heads? Well, part of the council asked, one member specifically. You told me it was for the council. He's on the council, man. It's for krakoa. You gonna say no just cause he's the one who asked? Y'all keep sending me on errands for him without telling me. And I'm gonna make a real mess of it one of these days. Promise. Oh, come on, Shug. Gambit, I want this done as well. Do you already forget when you said you ain't gonna ask anything else of me? It wasn't that long ago. Never mind. I hear someone. We really oughtn't split up. I understand the temptation, but I see someone. Ah, hell, she's all alone. Gambit, wait! Listen to me. Hi there. Ashante, Littlin. The creep who runs this place didn't put you here, nah? No, I'm here for my own reasons. Seems like a scary place just to have to think. You a fellow hunter? You could say that. I see something. Where? Sneaky. I'ma pass a good time beating on you. Excalibur, we've got eyes on a werewolf. Yeah! They're skin stealers, is what I was going to say, Gambit. That thing killed that poor girl, whoever she was. These things are more than pests. At least let's enjoy the sport. Maybe it'll improve the mood. Did anyone else read the Grimoire yet? I brought it along, in case we needed to. Make sure A isn't duping us all into doing his evil bidding. It isn't funny, mes amis. I think it is. So suspicious, but you're here for the good of krakoa. So is he. He's helped us. Me, Rogue. He's a predator. You think predators get fat by telling the truth? I saw one of them slip wolves slip into a cave up that way. A biggin. He's still in there. I can hear him trying to get comfortable and hide. You can't hide in there. I see him. Keep on rumbling him out of that cave. Well, that's not very sportsmanlike. I didn't know you'd be flushing them out with your mutant powers. The way I see it, you mutants are one ahead of me. In case you didn't know, it was a contest. Everything is. Mutant. Well, there he is. We missed the taste of mutant. You're about to regret touching me. Oh, Rogue. Sportsmanship would dictate that I help you. When was the last time we wore mutant skin? Get off of me! But I think you mutants need a big loss. To remind you of just how human you can be. Once I get these damn gloves off, I'll shut one of you up. You melted him. I drained him. You got anything else to say, pretty boy? Or do I gotta give you the smack in your mouth your mama couldn't make the time for? Perhaps I've lost my taste for hunting werewolves.
I'm feeling the need for different quarry.
Rogue, what you wearing there? A werewolf pelt? I drained him good, but he left me that. And the skull, thankfully. But Cullen's mad we're using our powers. He's using devil cats. I know. 5 wolves, 5 of us. Hate to say it, but we ought to split up, get these skulls, and get out of here as soon as we can. Says the one who nearly got eaten. Hey!
I warned you.
Jubilee! Put me down!
New rule. You hunt the werewolves. You're my guest. You can have them. My inner monster and I are here to hunt mutants.
All right, interesting issue. We are introduced to Cullen Bloodstone, who, if I'm not mistaken, is a part of the Bloodstone clan, Elsa Bloodstone's family. I'm not sure if he's a cousin or sibling of hers, but they are a supernatural family that hunt monsters and stuff like that. I really don't know a lot about their family. It's interesting that Excalibur is crossing paths with more supernatural characters, though. That's interesting. Gambit is still wary of Apocalypse. And even though Betsy is acting like she's not, she is too, clearly, because at the beginning of the issue, she is looking for him and has questions and warns him that if she finds out he's doing anything shady, she's going to shut it down. But I guess he convinced her by letting her read his grimoire that he was on the up and up, or whatever he was doing is for the benefit of krakoa. He seems to have earned Rictor and Rogue's trust pretty fully. As far as Jubilee, I feel like she's more on Gambit's side and still quite wary of him. Even though he's allowed Betsy to read his grimoire, I still feel like his ultimate goal and his plan is still unclear. Not only does the grimoire read like stereo instructions, but it isn't completely made clear for the readers either. So we just know that he is experimenting and messing around with other dimensional energies and magics that we don't fully understand. So we will see what unfolds from Apocalypse's magical machinations. If you like this episode, give me that thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and join the crew, and I'll catch you in the next issue.